Hey guys, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm excited to be back with you guys on this Thursday night. So, you guys, we have a lot to go over. First things first, of course, we have to talk Sutton Stracke. She did issue an apology. I wanted to give you guys an update on that. Then we have to go straight into the Real Housewives of Atlanta because people just continue to attack Porsha. Okay. So we have to get into some things. If you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. If you guys can hear me in the chat, okay, please let me know because I do not want to, start talking and then I find out 50 minutes later that the, audio is overmodulated because that's really going to tick me off. I've been asking you guys that for like the past week. So please just let me know if the audio is good, crispy, and clean. And then we can just go ahead and get started. Okay. I do not want to keep you guys for too long because it is Thursday night and it's time to go to sleep. Okay. I got to get my beauty rest. So, can you guys hear me in the chat? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. People say I can hear you fine. We can hear perfectly. Perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, remember earlier today, I was talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, if you guys have not caught the video from earlier today, I think it was released maybe 3-4 hours ago. You need to catch up. Okay, stop skipping over videos. Okay, choosing and picking which ones you want to watch. No. Okay, if you're gonna be a subscriber of this channel, y'all gotta watch every single video. Okay, every single post. So if you haven't, go ahead and watch that video after this live goes off. But in that video, we talked about Sutton Stracke on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and how she got very weirdly defensive over a conversation about race. Okay, she ended up releasing this social media Instagram apology earlier today. She goes on to say, despite Crystal and my strained relationship at the time, it was disrespectful to interrupt her and not listen to her express her truth. My life is blessed by the diversity of my relationships, and I am committed to become a better listener to understand the painful realities experienced by people of color. She says, I am sorry, and I will do better and be better, Sutton. Okay. And so, all that I really have to say about that is I appreciate the fact that Sutton is big enough to apologize, but I still, for the life of me, do not understand where her defensive behavior came from. If I, as a person of color, wants to, decide to express myself and my experiences, who are you as a white woman to come down on what the hell I got going on? Okay. And then gonna try to conflate white women issues with issues pertaining to people of color. It just didn't make sense. It literally did not make sense. And you guys know that my two favorites on the show were Garcelle and Sutton, but I'm still looking at Sutton sideways. Okay. I'm still looking at her like, what you got going on? Okay. What they, been teaching you down there in Augusta, Georgia? Okay, they need some diversity training up there at Bravo. So I just wanted to relay that message. Renee Rose says Sutton is hiding something. What do you think she's hiding? Okay, does Sutton have a certain attitude towards certain people of different hues? Now, I don't really think that to be the case because her and Garcelle are like this. Okay, they are really good friends. And so I don't want to think, or I really don't think that Sutton has a problem with people of color. I just think Sutton has a bad case of white guilt to where if we're having a conversation about race, she feels, I guess, threatened and acts out. Okay. I believe we talked about this when it came to some other reality star where they got really, it was, what's that girl name from the talk show? Sharon Osbourne. Okay. Remember when Sharon Osbourne got really super defensive when it came to the conversation about race regarding Meghan Markle and Piers Morgan and all of them? Like, girl, you didn't even have to do all that. Okay. But you're panicking and you're so scared that someone's going to perceive you as a racist that you kind of are coming across as a bit of racist. You get what I'm saying? Okay. It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. So Let me know how you guys feel about that in the live chat. Tracy says, I didn't like Crystal putting her 2 coins in her issue. They are not the same as the Black experience. No, it's not the same. I do agree on that point. But I think Crystal wanted to, I guess, expand on the conversation of stereotypes. Okay. I think that that's the position that she was trying to take. Okay. Leslie says, sounded like a Karen moment to me. Exactly. Sutton definitely was giving a real Karen moment last night on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So let's move right along. Let's talk these reality stars, specifically Natalie Nunn and the rest of the ladies from Baddies ATL. Okay. So let me go ahead and put this video up. Y'all, this is just weird. Okay. We've been talking about a lot of weird stuff lately. And this is one of those weird moments where I'm just like, what in the hell is going on? And so you guys know that there's, this new show on the Zeus network, the very ratchet Zeus network. Okay. Zeus literally is the streaming version of VH1. And honestly, I don't like it. Okay. The Black China show is trash. This Baddies ATL show is trash. What else is on there? The Tokyo Tony show where she's finding love, trash. They had a B Simone one, trash. The Jocelyn Cabaret, a hot ass mess. Okay. It's all just terrible. And I'm assuming that, Baddies ATL is supposed to be like some sort of spinoff of Bad Girls Club. Okay. Y'all remember Bad Girls Club from Oxygen, where they put a bunch of women in a house together. They were considered bad girls. And all they did all day and all night long is fight. Okay. They fought with each other. Okay. They cussed each other out. They threw each other's stuff in the pool. Okay. They would sock each other with their fists. A whole hot ass mess. And so Baddies ATL is now out on the Zeus network and they are going on a press run. Okay. Now I want to show you guys this clip. This is from the Social Society talk show that I believe is hosted by the social media star Kendall. On this particular episode, T.S. Madison ended up co-hosting and asked Natalie Nunn a question about the behavior on this Baddies ATL show. Now, to give you guys a little background information on the situation, the women on these shows, okay, are like in their 30s, okay, they're mid to late 30s. I'm sure some of them are in their 20s, but a lot of them are pushing 40, okay? And so when you see women who are 35 plus years old cussing each other down, okay, literally fighting each other like they're out on the street, it becomes very disappointing. Okay, it becomes very disappointing. And I don't want to come on here and stand on my soapbox and act holier than thou and try to condemn, women for doing what they do to make a coin. Like, okay, if that's what you got to do to make money, then that's what you have to do. But for me personally, it just seems kind of degrading. Okay. I was just telling somebody literally minutes ago that I love trashy reality television, but I feel like at a certain point, it gets all the way under the gutter and I don't like it. And that's exactly what Zeus is. And so let me go ahead and play the clip.
A lot of the comments in the comment section was like, damn, ain't y'all bitches too old to still be doing this shit? I mean, I see 80-year-olds popping off at the grocery store all the time. I see old ladies grabbing their cane ready to beat someone over the head. Like, we keep talking about the age limit, but there's 40-year-old plus women on Housewives stealing people's husbands.
Girl, what the hell is going on? What is you talking about, Natalie Nunn? Now, I am so happy. Okay, and this is no tea, no shade, but I am so happy Natalie Nunn did something with that hair. Okay, because she's been rocking this blonde piece for a little second, and I'm just like, honey, it's not cute. But this, okay, how Phaedra say this right here? I like that. Okay, we can rock with this. Natalie Nunn actually looks gorgeous right here. And so I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Natalie Nunn definitely has stepped it up because that blonde piece was not it. Okay. Now, with that being said, you guys, okay, there's a lot to dissect and break down. First off, what 80-year-old women are out here with canes beating each other down? Please show me that video. Okay, now I know older people, I almost said old people. I know that older people sometimes can be a little bit rowdy. Okay, they older, so they tend to really not give a damn. However, please show me the videos of the grandmas and the great grandmothers fighting and beating each other up with canes. What the hell is Natalie Nunn talking about? What are you talking about, sis? You're literally pulling shit out of your ass. Okay? And you need to put it back up. Put it back up there. Now, secondly, I found this talking point because that's exactly what it is. It's a talking point. I found this talking point to be really interesting because she definitely told Judy. Okay, if you guys don't know Judy, Judy is a woman from Bad Girls Club. She was on the New Orleans version. She was the one that was always saying, "I got the voodoo for you bitches." Okay. Natalie Nunn literally told Judy to say this same exact talking point at a press conference last week. And now she's repeating the same thing on Kendall's show. So it's like, okay, she really wants to make it known that it's normal for women her age, 35 plus, to act a damn fool. Now, let me go ahead and look up how old Natalie Nunn is so I'm not getting the information mixed up. Natalie Nunn is 36 years old, okay? December 26, 1984. Okay, Concord, California. She's married to Jacob Payne. She has a child by the name of Journey. She has parents by the name of Karen and Earl. And I believe she's written some books, if that's what I'm looking at. Okay, on her little Google profile. I don't know. But the lady is 36 years old. Okay. So you're trying to really run this talking point into the ground that it's normal for older people to fight. I mean, yeah, older people do fight sometimes, but at a certain age, it's like, where's the decorum? Okay. When you gonna get some couth about yourself? When you gonna grow up and decide to be mature for your age? I mean, I'm just saying. I was never a fighter. I always thought that fighting was just, I know in some instances it's like you be finding yourself in situations, but I feel like most of the instances on these shows and even in real life, they can be avoidable. Okay. Because I do know people in real life who get off with fighting. Like they like that shit. They literally go out to the clubs and the bars because they have this pent up aggression and want some sort of attention. And they just start fighting randomly in public. Okay. Shout out to Busy Blue. Thank you so much, Busy. He says, love the content. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. But yeah, Sharon said it. Okay, too freaking old. So that's number 2. Okay, you are literally repeating this talking point and we're over it. Number 3, if anything, okay, since we're going to compare the Housewives to Baddies ATL, okay, if anything, the Housewives are very well paid to have questionable behavior. Okay, so let's get that started. If anything, they getting paid to act a fool. Okay, and I know at the Zeus Network, y'all get paid per stream as if we're making music in the studio. Okay, let's call up, Nene and Candy and find a studio where we can make some beats. Like, honey, my television contract ain't gonna be based off of streams. Y'all gonna pay me what I think my talent is worth, whether people is streaming the show or not. So y'all is getting a ripoff right there. Y'all, and quite as it's kept, Zeus is super cheap. I think it's like $4.99, $3.99, something like that. And the super cheap prices still is not incentivizing people enough to even subscribe. So I have a feeling that Zeus is really not paying these women what they could be being paid if they was on VH1 or something like that. But I say that to say, you're comparing yourself to the Housewives, but yet the Housewives actually get real money. Okay. A lot of them do. There's some sort of false equivalency going on here between Baddies ATL and the Housewives, right? But the bottom line is the toxicity on shows like Baddies ATL, Love and Hip Hop, and Joseline's Cabaret is more prevalent. Okay. And that's just a fact. Now, I'm not saying Housewives is perfect. I'm not saying Housewives isn't toxic. I'm not saying there aren't a lot of problematic moments on Housewives. I'm not saying that. But if you compare the rate of toxicity, in my opinion, those other shows are just worse. Okay. 2 seconds into the damn title card, you got the girls fighting. Who does that? Who does that? And be fighting about Nathan. Okay, they literally be fighting. Like, why are y'all fighting? Y'all haven't seen each other in what, 10 plus years? Bad Girls Club has been off the air for how many years? And y'all still fighting? Half of y'all wasn't even on the same season, which means that you wouldn't even know each other, which means why do y'all have an issue? Whew. Anything for some scrappy ass coins, okay? So I definitely missed a super chat. Let me go and see if I can find it real quick. What y'all think? Okay. I've been talking and talking and talking. What y'all think about the situation? Okay, shout out to Rondell. Thank you so much for the super chat. She says, I agree with you. Thank you. Joelle says, nobody's watching Zeus. Okay. Dana said they leaving Zeus to go to WeTV. No money. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, it's just a mess. Okay, then they want to bring up Porsha, like, oh, you have, the housewives stealing husbands. Like, what does that have to do with the immaturity on your show? Girl, Natalie, what's going on? What's going on, sis? So the whole thing is a mess. Let's move right along. I did want to mention some things when it comes to Porsha and Simon. Speaking of Porsha, y'all know I have to give you guys a Porsha and Simon update. Congratulations are in order for Miss Porsha Williams because she is releasing a book. Okay. Now I need to see a whole bunch of people clapping in the comments. I want a whole bunch of clapping emojis. Okay, y'all need to roll it up. Get these clapping emojis going so I can post them on the screen. Because what we're not gonna do is hate on a black woman doing something productive just because she stole somebody's man. So where the clapping emojis? Where they at? Okay, here we go. They coming in. They coming in. Congrats, P. Okay, Busy Blue, of course. Hater. Okay, we got a hater in the chat. Yes, that's what I want to see. We support Black women all 2021. So, anyways, yeah, Porsha's coming out with a book, Pursuit of Porsha. We've known about this for like a year now. However, she is gearing up to release it. I believe it's going to be released in a couple of months. And she ended up sharing this news on Instagram. Now, I want to show this photo because her fiance, okay, you guys know that Porsha is engaged to Simon Guobadia, who is still married to Fallon Guobadia, who is Porsha's co-star. Okay. Let me go ahead and post this Instagram post from Simon Guobadia because I thought it was so sweet. Okay. Now, I don't care what y'all say because we've definitely been dragging Porsha for a while now, for 3 weeks at this point. But what y'all can't take away from these two, excuse me, is that this is Black love. Okay. This is Black love. Y'all may not like it, y'all may not agree with it, but this is a Black man supporting a Black woman. And how can you hate on that? How can you hate on that? So Simon took to Instagram and said, very proud to share with you Porsha's new book cover, which is out now. A pre-order link can be found in my bio. Get you a man that will link your business in his bio. Okay, how many of y'all can say that you got a man that's gonna promote your stuff in his bio? I bet you the majority of y'all can't. I know I couldn't. I ain't ever had a man that even posted me, to Instagram. So Simon doing something right. He said a pre-order link can be found in my bio. Porsha has taken the time to share her vulnerability Let me say that word one more time. Porsha has taken the time to share her vulnerability. That's so hard to say. With us, and then some. It takes tremendous courage to travel this road in a very public way. This is one of many character traits I find endearing about Porsha. Hope you find the time to purchase a copy and read. We can all learn from each other's life journey. Okay. And then Porsha under that wrote, "Thank you for being so supportive, my love." Oh, it's the support for me. And quiet as it's kept, y'all, Simon's English got a little bit better. I'm not saying he can't write in English or talk in English, but y'all know sometimes when you have Twitter fingers and you're typing too fast, the grammatical errors can just, be out of the world. Okay. And so there weren't that many errors in that post. So congratulations to Simon for getting his social media team together. Okay. So yeah, so let's go ahead and take that down. Congratulations to Simon and Porsha. What else did I want to talk about? Okay, last but not least, we have to get into some things when it comes to Miss Porsha's sister, Lauren, right? And I don't think we've ever talked about Lauren in an isolated incident. I think the last time we really talked about her was the very beginning of season 13 when she uninvited Kenya from Porsha's party, which I thought was wrong. Okay, like, girl, you don't invite somebody and then uninvite somebody. If you knew Kenya had bad energy from the get-go, you should have never extended that invitation. So Lauren was dead ass wrong. I mean, it is her party. She has every right to do what she wants to do. But if we're going based off of Karen Huger's etiquette rules, you don't uninvite people. Okay, you just don't do it. And so a lot of you guys are asking, what happened with Lauren? What happened with Lauren? Y'all, Lauren is being exposed. They're trying to call her a fraud. Okay, so I guess Porsha is still Freak, and instead of Phaedra being the fraud, it's now Lauren. So Porsha and Lauren are officially Freak and Fraud. Now, just to give you guys a little background information on the situation. And let me share a picture of Porsha and Lauren so you guys know who I'm talking about. There goes Porsha and Lauren, two beautiful sisters. Okay. So let me guys set this story up so I can make sure you're following along. Okay. A business owner, okay, a Black-owned business reached out to Lauren, right? I'm assuming this business did like children's clothing. They sold children's apparel. They reached out to Lauren via Instagram DM and asked Lauren to promote the clothing on Instagram. They basically inboxed Lauren and was like, "Hey, can we see you some pieces for your daughter Bailey? Could you post them onto Instagram, tag us, promote us, review it, whatever, whatever, whatever." Now, just so y'all know that I'm not just making this story up, let me give you the name of the business. If I can find it. What's the name of this? Lil Fox Boutique in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Y'all following Lil Fox Boutique in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, Lil Fox Boutique, once again, hit Lauren up, said, "Hey, can we send you some pieces for your daughter? Could you post them? Whatever, whatever. Just we give you free product. You promote us on Instagram. Like, it's just the influencer business model 101. Okay. A lot of people, a lot of small business owners end up sending free products in hopes for promotion on someone's social media. It's not that odd. Okay. People ask me to promote stuff for free. I'm not in that business anymore. I have done it. There was one time where, quick sidebar, there was one time when this guy did ask me to promote his apparel on my YouTube channel and for free. And this is when I was first starting out. So this was like over a year ago. And I actually did it because I'm like, okay, I'm a small YouTuber. I'm still a small YouTuber, but I was in the beginning stages. And I was like, okay, well, we can collaborate. We can work together. He ended up sending me some pieces and I ended up promoting it on my YouTube channel. Now, he ended up wanting me to do some extra stuff that I never agreed to. And I never did it because, one, we don't have a contract, and two, I didn't want to do it. Okay. And so When there's no contract and there's no payment involved, you can't make me do anything that I don't want to do. I did promote the man business though. Okay. So I'm not the fraud. I am not a fraud. But y'all get where I'm coming from. So back to Lauren really quickly. Lauren said, sure, send me the pieces. I'll promote them on Instagram. I'll tag you, whatever, whatever. She ended up receiving the clothing. Lauren did. Okay. She got the clothing for Bailey. Lauren ended up messaging the girl and she was saying, hey, my mom is going to help me pick out some shoes. After we get a whole outfit together, I will definitely do the Instagram post. Months and months and months later, Lauren stopped responding and the business owner never got their tag on Instagram by Lauren. Okay. Do you guys get the story? Do you guys understand what's going on? So basically, now this business owner from Lil Fox Boutique is calling Lauren out and calling her a fraud because Lauren took the girl's clothes and never did the Instagram post. So let me go ahead and put up this screenshot of the email that was sent to Gossip of the City on Instagram. Shout out to Gossip of the City for bringing us this tea. Okay. Let me see if I can put it up here. Y'all know I'm a little slow. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is the email that Lil Fox Boutique sent to the gossip page, right? And I know it's really small, but I'm gonna go ahead and quickly read it for you. The title, what do you call that in an email? The headline, the title? I feel like that's not what you call it. But the title says Porsha's thieving family, which I think is super shady. Super shady. She says, good afternoon. I'm writing to you in hopes to spread awareness to all small business owners to avoid the fraud I have experienced. I am a newly single mother who has managed to establish my own business by the name of Lil Fox Boutique. Months ago, I was in contact with Lauren Williams, Porsha Williams' sister, in hopes of her advertising a few pieces from my business, being that she is a mother. We had multiple DM conversations, which there are multiple DMs, and I'll link this stuff in the description after the live goes off. She says, we had multiple DM conversations of motherhood, about motherhood, my business, and her help. Not only did she agree to advertise and post the clothing she received, but she stated that her mother was going to pick up shoes for the outfit that was sent. On top of that, she also agreed to stop by my store opening in Decatur, which was back in December of 2020. Now, the store visit we weren't really counting on. We solely cared about her promoting the business she has inventory from. She says we only cared about her promoting the business that she has inventory from. Basically saying we sent her inventory, so we want something for our inventory. Okay, this shit ain't cheap and it ain't free. She says small businesses deserve any recognition we can get, especially small Black-owned businesses. Lauren has had inventory for over 5+ months with still no promotion and not even a response back on Instagram. I have reached out to her numerous times in hopes that she would keep her word. However, we have still received nothing. I have sat back without speaking out for months. Being a mother myself and a businesswoman, I know life may be busy. However, it's a blatant slap in the face to be scammed and then ignored. As a community, we as businesswomen should stand for more integrity. Okay, so that was the email that was forwarded to Gossip of the City. I'm assuming they sent this to multiple blogs. So what y'all think? Before I get my opinion on it, because my opinion might be a little bit popular, so I'm gonna test the waters first and let y'all give y'all's opinion first before I stick my neck out on the line. Subject line. Thank you so much. Y'all always got my back because y'all know I'm a little slow and I be forgetting stuff. The title in an email is called the subject line. Thank you. Just the T says, why is the rich taking from small businesses? Okay. Jennifer said, ooh, not thieving family. Flossie said, don't ever send these people products without a contract. Boom. There you have it. Okay, there you go. You got it. Someone says they might become something. They need to start somewhere. Okay. Coco says, in the words of Nene, woo child, the ghetto. Okay, the ghetto. Coco said, get it in writing. Okay. Sheila says she's not a businesswoman. If she's going public like this, I wouldn't support this business. Okay, that's an interesting take. That's a different take on it. Someone says it sounds like she sent the items unsolicited. That she, I mean, yeah, kind of like she offered, but I guess in her head she's assuming, this woman agreed to promote me, so I'm sending it, because she said she would post it, which I do understand. However, in my humble opinion, okay, because I do know a little bit, something like, I do know a little bit of, how the influencer marketing world works because I do that myself. Okay, I got a little bit tongue tied. There was no payment involved. So, in theory, yes, you did lose money, inventory, but there was no payment. Okay, which I think is, if there was a payment involved, I think that would be more grounds for calling this girl a fraud. Okay. So, number one, there was no payment involved. And number two, there was never a contract. It was just a simple verbal agreement over DM. And I was telling my friend not too long ago, me and Latoya had a verbal agreement to do something, and I didn't hear from her back all of a sudden. And so I'm not gonna rag her out and drag her and expose her and do all of this because there's not a contract, and the girl ain't obligated to do something that she don't want to do. If she wants to ghost me and not respond to my DMs, then guess what? She can do that. Because guess what? I'll go ghost on people too. So it is what it is. Like, ain't no contract, so you ain't obligated. Okay, you are not obligated. There was no contract. At the end of the day, it is kind of messed up for Lauren to say that she's going to do something and then not do it. That's just called being a decent person, being a person of your word. So I do believe that is messed up. But like I said, she isn't contractually obligated to do anything. And so, calling her a fraud and calling the family thieves and stuff like that, I did personally think that it was a bit much. You guys know that us over here at the House of Aaron, we support and advocate for Black businesses, okay? So I feel where this business owner is coming from, but girl, wrong road, okay? Wrong road. Y'all is really trying to take the Williams sisters down this year, ain't y'all? Ooh, this is a good point. Michelle said, sounds like Lauren didn't like the clothes. That's what I told the skeleton closet. Okay, me and the skeleton closet was talking about the situation. And I said, well, maybe Lauren just didn't like the outfit and didn't want to tell the girl that she didn't like the outfit. So she just ghosted her. Someone says a verbal agreement is a contract. Well, try that in court. Try that in court and see how that works out. So I don't know. It is what it is. But shout out to all 676 of you in the chat. That means we should have over 600 likes. Okay. Now, speaking of Black businesses and supporting each other's and influencers, shouting people out, I have to talk about our sponsor before we get on out of here. You guys, celestesnest.net is everything for, your holistic health and beauty needs. This right here is my favorite product on the website. Okay, my favorite product, it is the green tea and lemon body butter. I'm going to go ahead and put some on right now. You guys know that it is the summertime. We cannot be leaving the house with our Black, beautiful, melanated skin being all ashy and crackly. Okay, we have risen from the ashes, but we don't want to be ashy. So make sure you guys are picking up the body butters. They smell amazing. Then, of course, you guys know you can pick up the soaps. Okay, and then you can get the corresponding soap. Like if you decide to purchase the lemongrass body butter, you can get lemongrass lavender soap. Okay, and just be smelling good all day. Okay, and then they have some new stuff on the website like this shaving soap. Okay, you can use this for your chin, your chest, your legs, your underarms. anywhere where there is unwanted hair. And of course, this will replace those shaving creams that y'all be using with the harsh chemicals. So you guys, go ahead and check out celestesnest.net in the description box down below. And of course, you guys know you can use my code HOA for 20% off your first order. All right. Support Black businesses. All right. Support le Black business. So yeah, that's all that I pretty much have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much. Let me see if we have at least 500 likes, because y'all really trying to play me. Because my brand is a Black business, and if y'all ain't supporting, then what we doing? Only 171 likes. I'm not coming back tomorrow and giving y'all no more tea if these likes don't go up. But all right, you guys, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I will be back tomorrow with some more tea. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. You didn't have to, but you did. And for that, I really, really, really love you. And don't forget to create a great rest of your night. Bye, you guys.